What's up, everybody? We're back with more 2064 read-only memories.
Yeah.
Last time we
Impersonated an officer.
we totally impersonated an officer by stealing her identification, copying it, and then tricking this robot with our smarter, better robot.
We're going in the wrong door. Because we're a jerk. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I mean, that's a neighbor. Why are you messing with the neighbor? Yeah, stop messing with the neighbor.
No.
Stop messing with the neighbor, James.
We're an officer. We need to know if they heard anything.
James.
Well, I need to know if they heard anything.
James.
I hope they call the cops.
Why are you causing trouble?
We've had reports of someone making a disturbance. You're coming with us.
Aw, dang it.
James.
They're kicking us out of the building.
Oops.
What are we going to do now?
Great. James,
We did it.
what did you do?
Are you really sure you're a journalist? I'm not sure what you were hoping to accomplish there.
Whoops.
Great.
So now we know we can fail.
It's a point-and-click adventure game. Of course you can fail.
Is that true?
Yes.
I don't know.
The only ones that you have to really, really try to fail would
Oh,
be...
jeez.
What?
Oh. That looks a little different.
A little bit.
Oh no. No. Our apartment. My home. Who could have done this? Why?
Sorry, you were saying?
I was saying the only point-and-click adventure games where you'd find it really hard to fail would be LucasArts ones, most familiar like Monkey Island. Those were really hard to fail.
Well, and you couldn't fail in the point-and-click portions of Phoenix Wright. You could fail once you're in the court.
It's not really a point-and-click. Like, it's only partially point-and-click-esque, but that's not really a point-and-click adventure game.
All right then. That's all I've played. So that's my frame of reference for point and click. And putting a hamster in a microwave in a weird mansion.
I mean, that was a LucasArts game, but you could fail that one.
Yeah, that's all I ever did was fail that one. Yeah, I can see
What
See
does
that?
the human revolution want with Hayden?
Probably the fact that he's making smart robots.
Yeah.
Why would they break our things?
Probably because he's making smart robots.
I don't know what to do.
I don't really like the Human Revolution group already. Just
These items.
conceptually, they
Yeah.
they seem racist and backwards and all that shit.
Yeah.
But this
Gone
feels
for good.
convenient, like a convenient cover-up.
Yeah.
I mean, we were in this apartment after he was kidnapped, which means somebody broke back into this apartment and
Yeah.
did all this.
They wanted to tell a narrative.
Right. That's my
What
thought
will we do if we
anyway.
can't find him?
I'm-
This was all I had left.
So I'm definitely thinking the same thing. They came in here, they wanted to tell a story of what they wanted people to think happened.
Yeah, now we're
Yeah.
reassure.
You're right. I apologize for the emotional outburst.
It's okay. It's okay, Turing. It's understandable. This
Around
is.
and see if we can find the data cache in all this mess.
I'm afraid that anything of value was taken, though.
We don't have time
Yeah.
to waste on
For
the
example,
history of-
The
I don't
laptop?
see the retro game consoles anymore.
Or the laptop. Or the plant!
The thing that was on the ground is now through the TV.
Yeah. Oh no, there's the plant. Oh no!
That's thorough.
How dare. Ouch!
That is a telling statement. Wow, you can...
Apparently there's like multiple steps on everything. Okay. I'm not gonna take 3 steps on everything, but man.
So that glass is real glassed up.
Graffiti and splintered glass. Yeah. Tech scum. That's what that says.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I couldn't read that.
couldn't read that
I
before.
think you're right about this being human revolution propaganda, but Hayden is an unlikely target.
Well,
I know they don't like Parallax because they think advanced technology in general is bad, but they spend most of their time going after hybrids and cyborgs.
true.
Yeah.
I'll run some deep meshnet searches and see if anything turns up.
And groups like that, at least in the real world, they wouldn't necessarily target the individual. They would have targeted Parallax, right?
Yes, but I mean, he does work for Parallax, or at least had previously.
Yeah.
So there could be associations, and then it's still not out of the realm of possibility, but I still think it's a super cover-up move.
Yeah.
Purity and strength of the species. This is some straight up KKK shit.
Yeah, seriously. Neo-Nazi movement. Neo-Nazi movement.
Oh god, that's a lot of Neo.
That's...
Oh god, but they're not the one.
No, they are not. There's nothing else for me to look
no,
at
that's
here.
you check the
Oh,
busted TV and the
I
empty
did.
desk and all that.
The desk I had missed.
I think the data cache is gone.
Everything's gone.
I had a
We've
feeling.
searched everywhere, and it just isn't here. I hate to return to Tomcat empty-handed, but this leaves us twisting in the wind.
Yeah.
Perhaps they can point us in a new direction.
Yeah, we can try.
The data cache is no longer our main objective, but it would be nice to know where it is and why it was taken.
Yeah, seriously.
I wonder what the human revolution would need the data cache for anyway.
Well, again, if assuming that it is Human Revolution that did this, they looks like they took everything of value. Yeah. So, all three of these are logical.
Yes.
Like, this is Vandals looking to take anything of value. They couldn't take the TV off the wall, so they broke it because Vandals.
I don't think that that's the correct one.
I don't think so either. I'm just saying theoretically it's a possibility.
But theoretically, it's possible.
And this seems like what we're being told by the narrative. Human Revolution came here to slow down Hayden's research into advanced AI.
Yes. But the fact that it all happened after he was kidnapped
Right.
tells me that it's a frame job.
This seems like a cover-up. So I'm liking this option personally.
That's a distinct possibility. I just don't have enough personal experience with the human revolution to give you an honest answer.
That too. Like, we honestly don't know the human
information
revolution.
on the meshnet is extremely conflicting and desperately polarized.
Surprise, surprise.
So things haven't changed.
Some of it paints them as neo-druid nature lovers, other parts as bigots stuck in the past. Perhaps we could... Hey,
Whoa.
Everything got real trippy.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What? Something happened.
I took a lot of drugs.
This game does not autosave, so please be sure to save frequently. That's concerning.
This game's like, hey, dummy. Shit's getting real. You should save often.
Save early, save often.
Yeah. Point and click adventure game. What you gotta do.
Oh.
All right.
End of chapter. All right.
Chapter 2. Very interesting. Chinatown Hospital.
12/21. What day was it when we...
This is still 12/21. Same day.
12/21? So same day? Okay. Hey, Turing. What's up?
How's it going?
thank goodness you're finally awake.
Hi.
I have spent the past 30 minutes calculating the odds of you being indefinitely incapacitated or immobilized.
That's...
Comforting?
I'm relieved to find my pessimism was misplaced and that you appear to be okay.
That's good. What? No, that's awful. Why would you think that?
I'm gonna say the second one because clearly he's okay. He's fine. So yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
I like either of those first two, but yeah.
Someone ambushed us at the apartment. After you collapsed, my power systems were jammed by whoever attacked us.
Oh.
So how did we get here? I assumed you took me here.
It took me 2 minutes to reboot and call an ambulance.
So he was back up in no time.
When we left, I noticed they had done the same thing to the NSFPD ROM that was standing post.
Oh, dang.
It's a lot of power to crash one of those, even temporarily. Serious military hardware like that is difficult to obtain, but that type of non-lethal electrical field would interrupt my systems as well.
Interesting.
Okay.
Likely a mil-spec neuro-scrambler.
I would like to ask both of these questions.
Yeah. I think the second one is the more pressing one.
Yeah, more relevant because we could speculate on who did this all day.
Correct.
If we walked in on them while they were searching the apartment for Hayden's files, I can understand them stunning us to make their escape.
True.
Oh, so they were there
But the
already.
probability that they're actually after me, or rather the research behind my creation, seems high.
Yeah, but they could have then kidnapped you if that had been the case, right?
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Leaving me when I was so vulnerable makes no sense.
Yep.
Thanks, No Man's Sky.
Great.
You can be done. Nobody cares.
So yes, Turing, that's the conclusion we also came to.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah.
We can ask both.
I
Great.
now
Good.
believe my original hypothesis to have been correct.
Which was?
Hayden must have been kidnapped by a powerful organization looking to get control of his research.
Understandable.
Makes sense, especially if, like you said, we were attacked with some serious military hardware.
Yes.
It's likely. God dang it! Updates.
Crashing our apartment may have been a cover for the theft of the data cache we were looking for.
Okay.
That makes sense.
I mean, that's sort of what we concluded. There's no way they wouldn't have recognized him, I feel like.
I doubt it was unrelated. So
I'm guessing they want to, do something
one there?
of that nature, yeah.
A reasonable deduction. But if they don't yet have Hayden's research, we may still have time to rescue him before something really bad happens.
True. That's true. If they came back, then he's likely okay. I mean, the answer's going to be no, but
No, I didn't.
Dang.
They assaulted us from behind, and nothing showed up on my optics before I was disrupted. They either had cloaking of some kind, or were extraordinarily careful while making their way into the apartment.
So they're trained assassins who didn't assassinate us.
My optics, while not top of the line, are better than an off-the-shelf ROMs, and I should have been able to detect any thermal changes from someone being there.
Interesting.
well, detect any thermal changes. So if we were attacked by a ROM,
that's
he
a good
wouldn't
point.
have noticed, right?
Theoretically?
Before I forget,
Specifically
here
for
are your
thermal
belongings.
cameras.
Yeah, right.
The nurses had me hold on to them for you until you awoke.
Oh, good. Is my milk still in there?
Here's your ID card. Don't lose this again.
Yeah.
Okay. And where's my milk?
Here are those headphones you reviewed.
Aw, yeah, those sweet
Okay.
headphones.
Those are great.
I noticed the article on your computer before. Good job getting published.
Yay!
Thanks.
Oh, and here's your spoiled milk.
Yes!
Yeah!
We still have the
Got
milk.
it.
Luckily, the hospital staff didn't find your carrying of a carton of spoiled milk around to be a cause for concern.
I mean, they probably should have, if I'm being honest, but
Yeah.
I'm carrying it anyway.
Look, another
And
rule.
Finally, here's your commemorative glass of water that you got from Alfie. It looks like it got broken.
Oh.
So yes, another rule of point-and-click adventure games is if it's not nailed down and they let you take it, you take it.
It's because it's going to have a use at some
It'll
point.
have a use somewhere. So I don't know what we're going to be using that spoiled milk for. Oh, but we use it somewhere.
Now all we have is this broken commemorative glass.
Oh.
Dang. But we'll look. That broken glass is probably going to be useful somewhere.
Yeah, probably.
No! Don't do it.
I don't have an option.
Oh.
want to cut yourself.
No, I want to cut someone else.
Yeah. Oh.
Dang it.
Just let me know when you want to leave.
Can we go back to Alfie and get another commemorative glass?
Excuse me. Are you talking about Hayden Weber?
Maybe.
concerned.
Who's asking?
Standard hospital curtain. Low quality fabric, tacky sterile color, steam clean beyond recognition. So
I can look up.
talk to those curtains.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you from behind that curtain.
Oh, should we move the curtains?
I don't know. I'd rather pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
He knows something, and we need information.
It's true. Hi, sir. He's got a portrait. I don't like it. I don't trust it.
He's somebody, all right. He's your roommate. He looks very dapper for inmate or patient.
Sorry for being a emergency. Hayden's an old friend of mine, and this sounded all too familiar.
Why do I like?
Right.
You have the air of a supervillain. I don't know if
That's
I trust you.
Yeah, I can see that.
Has anything happened to him?
It does. It's the pointy beard. The
It
small.
has nothing to do with his face. It has everything to do with the suit and the way he's sitting in like this like supervillain throne device.
Yeah. I mean, we were talking loudly. I wasn't.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, who are you?
Yeah.
Of course, I've not yet introduced myself.
No, you have not.
My name is Dr. Yannick Fairlight, and I'm the founder and former CEO of System 1 Software, now owned by Parallax.
Former CEO
Yes.
of a company that was absorbed by Parallax.
Yes.
No. I mean, immediately raises suspicions because that would seem like someone who could potentially have a grudge against Parallax.
Yes, but the other Hayden didn't necessarily work. He did like stuff for Parallax, but I don't think he was like employed.
No, he was.
Yeah,
They made mention he was employed by Parallax, and
Telling the truth.
likely
As far
had
as I can intuit from information on the meshnet.
and
I do recall Hayden mentioning a Dr. Fairlight, at least once in passing at some point.
I'm still cautious.
yeah.
See, I don't bite.
Okay.
I hate to be the one to tell you, but privacy screens are hardly soundproof.
Yeah, that was.
However, if this situation concerns us both, then perhaps we can help each other.
I don't like this
I
at
don't
all.
like you
I
at
won't
all.
press you for details, but perhaps I could be of some assistance. I remember my association with Hayden fondly, and I'd be happy to help in any way I can.
Well,
All right.
these are a lot of questions I would like to ask, I suppose. So
Yep.
start from the top.
I guess, yeah.
Yes, as I've mentioned, Parallax acquired my company, System 1 Software.
Okay.
I
SOS.
accepted a CTO position, and additionally served on Parallax's board for several years.
Board members are usually not trustworthy.
So he was a higher up at Parallax.
Yeah, he was a big
Okay.
one.
The other directors and I had a difference of opinion about the direction the organization should take.
It happens.
Non-centralized data scheme for most ROMs used today seemed ludicrous at the time. We were playing with fire, dangerous, morally ambiguous fire, and well, we hadn't invented a bucket of water.
Okay, so that was my concern before with all of the ROMs being connected to the one net sort of thing.
Yes.
Seemed like a dangerous, very helpful but dangerous potential.
Yeah, it's
So
definitely,
when
someone.
Parallax's servers were destroyed by hobbyist hackers, Well,
Back when Tomcat hacked the system.
Uh-huh.
needless to say, it was a PR nightmare. Everything halted until we could get the damage fixed.
Right, because with the Parallax server down, anything that was connected to said server would have stopped working.
Correct.
So all of the ROMs that had been purchased.
Yes.
And since the security work that goes into maintaining the integrity of near impenetrable meshnet is astronomically expensive, we had our share of disagreements. In the end, I was voted off the board and they went on without me.
I imagine it was like, Survivor, where there's an island and a Tribune.
Do I
and they
have
vote
hard
them off the island.
feelings?
Yeah.
Of course, who wouldn't?
Okay, at least he's honest.
In the end, though, it really doesn't matter. I'm an old rich man with enough hobbies to last the next 2 decades.
We have lost the other 3 questions to chain into.
I don't want to talk about his research yet.
I agree.
Hayden and I made our acquaintance when the 2 companies first underwent the merger.
Okay.
At the time, he was a young, hotshot researcher working in the search data correlation sector. He was assigned to find the best ways to integrate Parallax's own collection and analysis tools into System 1's LIPS operating system.
Okay.
He
And now
was
everything
much
runs on
to
LIPS,
handle at
so.
times, honestly. But I admired his passion for the subject.
So he didn't necessarily care for him personally.
I have to talk about Hayden's research. I don't have another option.
Well, great.
His research? No, not so much.
I was gonna say, at least it's not specific.
Right.
I remember at the time he had interest in advanced machine sapience, but that is the realm of science fiction.
During look away.
just sit there,
And
Turing.
showed me a prototype of his. She was quite clever, very convincing, but you could tell she did not contain the spark of life.
She, huh?
I assume that you are another of his creations.
Yes, I am. I'm sorry, I didn't introduce myself. My name is Turing.
Yay.
Did you say she?
Yeah, that was what I picked up on, Turing.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. She was quite insistent on that fact over the course of my conversation with her. Hayden said that she had picked out the color for her casing herself. Pastel pink.
Of course.
Because why not?
Still, I must assume you are far more advanced than she if you are spearheading the search for your creator. Perhaps I should have had more faith in Hayden's little hobby.
I don't like the way he said that.
No.
Do you know what became of her, or where she might be now? Hayden has told me so little of his past research.
I'm sorry, Turing. It was a long time ago, and I'm afraid my memory is not what it used to be.
Yeah, convenient excuse.
If any of my contacts in Parallax make mention of your erstwhile sibling, I'll pass it on to you.
Thank you, Dr. Fairlight.
Of course. Ask away.
I
Yeah.
don't like it. Let's just keep going from the top, I guess.
The
Yeah.
chair you find me in is an advanced diagnostic and life support ROM. Its development is one of my hobbies, so to speak.
So do you require it, or did you just
It monitors my vitals and administers medications as necessary to keep my body stable.
Okay.
I likely would have perished long ago without it, or at least would have been severely bedridden.
Okay, so maybe not necessarily required, but he seems like he's confined to it.
It's still like super villainy, like this is like Doctor Doom stuff.
Yeah.
It requires frequent maintenance, and I'm here to have it examined. There's a particular fellow at this hospital who is the only one I trust to run the correct diagnostics and fine-tune things to my exact needs.
I feel
Again,
like
with
this one person is probably going to be someone of importance to us later.
no.
The same way you might get your car serviced, making sure everything's in check. It's too integral to my health to count on just luck.
Yes, but when you get your car serviced, do you always go to the exact same mechanic every time? I know some people do. With
Some people do, but cars tend to be production models, which means that there's replacement parts and things available for them.
That's
and they
true.
all follow a specific thing, whereas
this is a one-of-a-kind chair.
he's just like, I invented this to keep me
Unfortunately,
alive.
many critically injured patients were rushed into surgery all at once. My appointment has been pushed back. The hospital administrators placed me here with a resting patient so as not to be disturbed by the chaos outside.
Chaos outside. What is going on? What did we miss?
I don't think they expected you to awaken quite as quickly as you did.
Well, we're fit as a fiddle.
Okay.
I can think of a few ways.
Give me all your
I
money.
still have some contacts in Parallax.
I mean, he said he's got a lot of money.
Quiet feelers. Maybe they'll know something.
I mean, that sounds conveniently helpful.
Yeah.
I will admit, I don't have much to offer until there's more information. Is there anything
I'm hoping that he means on his end.
I'd like to help in any way I
See,
can.
this is the part that I'm worried about.
What did you find at Hayden's apartment?
See, now he's fishing for what we
The
know.
first time we went,
And
nothing.
Turing's just
But
gonna
when
reveal.
We went back to extract his computer's data cache. The place had been pillaged, and the human revolution had spray painted slogans all over our walls.
People posing
Aiden's
to be them
computer
anyway.
was gone,
Right.
and we were assaulted. And now we're here, injured and losing our trail with each passing second. We're still frustratingly in the dark and running out of time. I fear Hayden is slipping out of reach. I am failing him.
You sure are.
I can understand your concern, but you're giving a whole lot of information to this man that we know nothing about.
Hayden's company was most enjoyable.
Well,
Yeah, what do you
what do
want?
you get out of this?
What do I want? It would be nice to be young again. Play the darling of the company. Court prince and pauper alike.
Huh?
But right now, someone I grew very fond of is in great danger. I simply wish to see Hayden home again, safe.
It's been very interesting speaking to you, Dr. Fairlight.
That's an accurate statement. It's very interesting.
Yeah. Are you sure we should trust him? I don't think we should trust him. I say we ask Turing. What do you think, Turing?
But I think Turing is a little... maybe I'm being pessimistic.
I'm also of the mindset of, as of this moment, like he's offering to put out feelers at Parallax to try to gather more information. If we just walk away from this man, do we have any leads whatsoever?
Well, we were planning on going to Tomcat to see if we can think of a new lead.
True. That is still true.
So then,
I'm gonna ask what Turing
We have any
thinks.
choice.
Well, we do have a choice.
If I'm looking into this on my own, you might as well benefit from it. We both want the same.
Well, true. At this point, Fairlight is going to look into this whether
Well-
we like it or not.
Well, he says
Again,
he's
assume
going
he
to.
says he's going to.
It's up to us to seize opportunity when it appears.
I say that if we're given the opportunity, that we go along with him for now and then just make our future interactions very carefully. Because even if he is not being fully truthful with us, he could still potentially get us information.
Potentially.
Potentially.
I think I have
Basically-
a for you two that will prove most useful.
Okay.
Let's see what he's got.
You said you found human revolution slogans spray painted on the walls.
And floor.
Yeah, and
And
the
the desk.
windows and...
Yeah.
I am acquaintances with the man leading the painting
I'm sorry! What?
at the Genus Clinic.
So, remember what I was saying? I don't think I like this guy.
His name is Brian Mulberry.
I
Okay.
heard that little sound effect meant the name was added to our...
May be willing to
lexicon or
shed some
whatever.
light on that particular event.
Again, whether we like it or not, it's a contact.
It's a lead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the middle one. I
Yeah.
think that middle one's really important.
I'm sorry.
Not in this lifetime. Even if I so desired, I don't think they would approve much of my work.
I suppose if the human revolution is all about leaving humanity pure, this chair would technically be...
A violation of that ethos.
Yeah.
While Mr. Mulberry and I were associated with each other once, it was before he joined the human revolution.
Okay.
I find their methodology too aggressive, and their stated goals dangerously backwards.
Their methodology is too aggressive. I more prefer the subtle approach of getting to know people and...
While I pushed for careful deployment of technology after the Parallax System 1 merger, I am no caveman. After all, I'd likely be dead without the advanced technology that goes into this chair.
right.
Yes. So how did you meet this Brian Mulberry?
Yeah.
Well, when I exited Parallax, I sought out like-minded individuals. We worked together to prevent a full deployment of the MeshNet system.
So after leaving Parallax, I wanted to find people who could help me fight Parallax.
Brian Mulberry was one such person. We did not succeed in our efforts, obviously. Come to think of it, that event might have been what prompted Brian to take a more radical stance against technology.
Oops.
But yes, our motivations aligned for one brief time, and I gained his respect from it. Hopefully, that can be useful for you.
I don't want to be an ass to him, just in case. I can still be grateful to the bad guys.
Yeah, we can thank him for now.
I will send a message downstairs to my assistant, Leon Decker.
Oh, that's another name.
He will hand you one of my cards to prove your association with me to Mr. Mulberry. Make sure you speak to him before you leave.
Get my
Okay.
GPS tracker. I mean, card.
Yeah,
Get in
seriously.
touch with some other individuals I know, and try to find out any other information about Hayden that I
Like, I don't want to be pessimistic about Fairlight yet, but I'm definitely on guard here.
It was a pleasure meeting you both.
I am sure it
so,
was.
So I have a thought.
Please
Okay.
do not let me delay you any further.
If it lets you, and I don't know if it will because I don't know how the system works in this game.
Right.
I say you take the card, you go to meet this guy. After you meet the guy and show him the card, if he doesn't take the card from you,
Throw it away?
Find a see if you can get rid of the card.
Technology.
Okay.
I don't trust it.
Thank you, Dr. Fairlight. We'll be in touch. Should I call downstairs to have you discharged?
I mean, what else are we going to do in the room?
Yeah, let's get going.
What the
Oh!
hell is wrong with you?
Oh,
Hi, Lexi.
what's up?
Hi.
I can't
can't believe that you're still pulling the exact same shit you were years ago, but this time it's truly unreal.
Nah,
I can explain.
Do you even realize how bad impersonating a police officer is?
uh-huh.
It's a felony, jackass.
I didn't do it.
I should be slapping cuffs on you and dragging your sorry ass off right now.
Look. Let's talk about this.
I'd like to point out, she said should be.
Yeah.
Detective Rivers, wait. I'm sorry.
Yes.
The plan to lift your credentials and use them to access Hayden's apartment was entirely mine.
I mean, it was.
Also, I feel it necessary to mention that though you are understandably upset, such language and imagery is beneath residents.
Turing, no. Turing.
Christ.
Oh, great. The robot did it, huh? Take you to jail then instead. That what you want? Don't even try to take all the blame. I know that a certain someone lent you a helping hand.
I mean, we did.
It isn't like you have the hardware to pull that off alone, little bot.
He kind of does, but.
Well, to be honest, Detective Rivers, I think I'll tell you the whole truth, since my friend here trusts you. Keep it under your hat, though, metaphorically.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's not wearing a
I
hat.
am no ordinary ROM, but actually a prototype designed to be the first fully sapient machine. I suspect creating me is the main factor behind Hayden's disappearance, beyond his day-to-day research for Parallax. My name is Turing.
Whew. Okay. Hi, Turing.
Just like,
Well, that is a damn bigger problem than you first let on. Huh, old pal?
Yeah.
yes.
First machine sapient. People are gonna have things to say about that.
Yeah, they certainly will.
They already have.
Especially the human revolution.
Uh-huh.
Ugh. This is exactly what I wanted to avoid.
Sorry.
You sure know how to get yourself dropped in the drink.
Uh-huh. I could
What
use
the
one.
hell am I supposed to do with the two of you?
Help?
That's a real good question. I have no answers.
I guess I'm letting you off the hook.
Yay!
This time, and only because this time I can let you get away with it safely.
Oh?
Uh-huh.
I doubt anyone will notice your manipulation of that NSFPD ROM, nor that I was apparently in two places at once.
I did mention that earlier as well.
Uh-huh.
But,
Mostly because I think you're right.
oh?
Yay!
Someone higher up in the department is trying to delay any search into Hayden's disappearance.
Ooh, confirmation! Yay!
Apparently, the investigations you ran into this morning were about the lock on the apartment door being reported broken by a neighbor.
Okay.
That jerk of a neighbor called the cops on us too.
Well, it's
The
because you were
building
being a
didn't
jerk.
reach Hayden, so
I was
they
just
went
trying to
ahead
knock on their
and
door. They wouldn't
the
answer.
NSFPD sent a bot to check things out and guard the place for a while afterward, right?
Mm-hmm.
Standard procedure, treating it as a break-in.
Sure.
Someone there for when Hayden shows up.
But,
Obviously, you and I know there's a bigger story. But when I filled out the missing person report, I was informed in no uncertain terms that I am to wait an entire 48 hours before I can upgrade the existing case.
which is a bullshit answer that is not actually true.
Yeah.
Why? Just on the off chance the door being busted and Hayden being missing are unrelated and my search screws something up for the completion of the break-in report.
Nah.
Uh-huh.
As if. There's a problem if you're so by the book you're getting paper cuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was before all of this happened. The chief's not happy about whoever took the bot out. That's who they're after now. They won't even care if Hayden never shows.
Great.
Today's assault and the vandalization of our apartment will only make the entire situation more confusing and sensitive for the police.
Yeah.
There's too many moving parts to piece anything together, and it's not fun trying to argue with the bureaucrats that one thing happened over another.
Yeah. That's fair.
These little incidents of smashing shit and spray paint sound more like Froyo Stand 2.0 to them than a serious abduction.
Fair enough.
And I suppose I won't be very useful as a witness to the kidnapping without explaining the makeup of my being to the entire department.
Yeah.
Which will only scandalize things further.
Correct.
Not at all.
Tell him.
It's not being squashed completely, so I don't think anyone's been bought. But until there's undeniable proof Hayden was taken by force, they're gonna care more about the poor doorknob and some paint on the walls than him being missing.
Fair enough.
Which means somebody definitely has some influence. They
Yeah.
have to buy themselves time by forcing me to follow protocol to a T. Not that I will.
Right.
Keep things quiet.
Thanks, Lexi.
It sounds like it's going to be up to us.
Yep.
Yeah. So stop messing around.
Yeah,
There's
you know.
certainly a story here, but if you keep botching your moves, you'll blow it.
Okay, that's fair.
I'd really rather you not be involved at all, but I know that isn't going to happen at this point.
Yeah, we're kind of.
We're in the
I
thick
have
of
a
it.
bad feeling people are going to end up dead over this.
I
Don't
sure
want
hope
to be one
not.
of them, buddy.
Aw.
Well, that's very nice.
And I really don't want to be the one making that call to your sister.
Yeah, fair. No.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gotta be that one.
Yeah, I know. Just here.
Oh, geez.
Oh, we got a zapper. It's like an NES
Take
zapper.
this.
That's wrong colors.
Use it if you have to.
Oh man, we're gonna zap some fools.
It's not, but should I ask it?
No, I'm just gonna say thanks. I hope I don't need it.
Me either. I'll be in touch if I
Like,
find anything out. But don't hold your breath.
Turing basically implied that it was serious military hardware that knocked us out. If that's something that she could have just picked up and handed to me, then it could have just been any old Vandal, right?
Yeah, she just pulled it from the NES. It's fine.
Exactly.
Back to the grind, I guess. See ya. Stay safe.
You know.
Me too.
Thank you for
Maybe.
your time, Detective Rivers.
All right then.
Talk to the receptionist and formally check out before we go anywhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that later.
Yeah, I think.
We should also look for Dr. Fairlight's assistant, Mr. Decker.
Yep.
He should be somewhere around.
Yeah. But first, we're going to save,
Yeah.
and then we were going to formally check out this episode until the next episode. So you gotta name it. Got zapped.
Don't. Can I put in?
Yeah, but you only have so many. Don't trip.
That's wow. I forgot
Yeah,
it was
like I
that
said, it's
short.
very short.
Wow.
That's why I was like, got zap.
Got zap. But got zap is what happened before. I need this. I need the save file to remind me what I'm doing now and in the future here.
Fucked. Lies.
I don't trust anyone.
I trust Lexi.
I trust Lexi. All right then.
Alright, so
Next time.
we're gonna get a business card from an asshole. Talk to another
Not-
asshole. Burn the card in case he's tracking us with it, because I don't trust him.
Yeah.
And then maybe work with Lexi, figure out some more clues. Talk to Tomcat maybe at some point.
Yeah.
We got some stuff to figure out.
We got options.
But
Also, it's chapter 2. I want to go back to the apartment and talk to the plant.
stop it.
No.
Alright, we'll see you guys next time.
Okay, bye.